Hello there guys, so this is basically a Python coding challenge that I wanted to do a while ago, and right now I have the opportunity to do so. So first of all, we have to create a function that takes an integer and outputs an n by n square solely consistent of the integer n. So this is a quickie and a very nice Python coding challenge for medium or intermediate and coders. So for instance, we have receiving the number 3 as a parameter in here, and we have to return a list, and inside of the list going to have 3 elements. Those 3 elements are lists of length 3, and each element of that sublist is going to equal the same number we're receiving here as a parameter. As the same to the number 5, we have 5 rows and 5 columns. This is perfect square of 5 by 5. So as it is stated in here, this is an n by n square solely consistent of the integer n. As you can see here, solely of the number. So and here, before we start, we have to consider that if we receive a number 0 as a parameter, we should return an empty list. Without any further ado, just let's get started. Okay guys, so the first thing we have to do is to validate actually if we're receiving a parameter and the number 0 as a parameter. So we have to say if the n, which is the parameter we're receiving in here, equals 0, we have to return an empty list. Otherwise, we're going to continue with the flow of our code, and what we have to do right now is basically create kind of a generator, and inside of that generator the elements will be another generator with the number that we're looking for. So let's do it so that you can kind of understand better what I'm trying to say. Let's return the list that we're looking for. This is the main list from here to here, and inside of it we're going to create a generator, and inside of that generator we're going to put the number we're receiving as a parameter. So it'll be n for I in range of n. Alright, so this is gonna be actually, well, our first row in here, but we have to put it 4 more times. So we have to create another for loop for I in range of the same number, since it's a perfect square. So just see it this way. This is going to be our rows, and this is going to be our columns. Okay, so, and I think we're done with it. Let's give it a try with the number 3, as you can see. Well, and something happened with my Mac, so I have to continue here. If you put the number 3 on the list, it'll return a list which elements are sublists, which its elements are 3 numbers, and those numbers are all number 3 because that was the parameter we put first and when we call our function square patch. So, and the other examples are the same, pretty much the same with another numbers that I put. For instance, the number 5, it returns a list with 5 elements. Those elements are lists, and each element of that sublists are the number 5 and 5 times, since it is a perfect square. As you can see there, it's the number 5, 5, 5, 5, and I gave a try with the number 4 just to finish this coding challenge so that you guys can see that it actually works. And as you can see, return a list of 4 elements, pretty much the same as the previous ones. So with the number 4 times with 4 elements. So basically it is just to create a generator of a generator, and it'll return kind of a matrix. That's what we're looking for in this coding challenge. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more coding challenge. Goodbye.